obviously it's frustrating because of the result. And somebody who might not watch the game doesn't realize how much time you guys had the ball, were able to create chances, you were to create good chances, but then at the end of the day,
Well,
they were.
yeah, well, you can concede 5 goals and 3 goals, and I don't know what it was, the first 30 minutes. I don't know. First 20, you don't deserve to win, but I give our team a lot of credit. We got it to 3-2 at halftime, and I felt we were in position to win the game, but we continued to make some errors that were costly in the second half. And overall, it's a poor performance on our part. There's no two ways about it. Forget about possession and all of that crap. That's a bunch of baloney. That statistic. We were poor in the day. Give our opponent credit. They played hard. They converted the opportunities that were there, so they deserve a lot of credit. And as I said, we played poorly and deserved to lose.
Follow.
Yeah, because it seemed, especially in those 20 minutes, the team was suffering a lot when it was getting elongated or getting wide, and then they were able to bring those goals in. Do you feel that was by design, or there was something that the team wasn't doing that you were?
What they were doing was by design.
But for you, do you know that? Do you thought that was something that could have happened when you put the team together or the plan together, or it was something that the players were not doing that led to those chances, especially when they were coming?
Well, we had some players that played pretty poorly tonight, made some big mistakes. I'll take the responsibility for that. And those particular players are not going to step on the field again unless they can get it right and be more consistent in their play. So we had we made some big mistakes tonight that cost us for sure.
Jeff.
Hey, Coach. Your thoughts on how disappointed are you with the way the back half, especially back line play today? You guys seem to be kind of taking steps forward after that big loss, after the loss at Charlotte. Then you allowed a 5 today. Your thoughts on it? Because it seemed like you guys were creating like back.
It was not a good performance, for our back line. I don't know what more I can say. Our goalkeeper probably maybe the first goal. I think he can do better, but he was put in a difficult position.
Right.
Today, it seemed like there were a lot of offensive chances, and if you could take anything out of it, it seems like that at least the offense was getting close and near and to connecting. But is this one of those things that you've just kind of got to wipe off and move on, or is this one of those things you've got to really look at? Should some of these guys be in these
Well,
positions?
we have to learn from it for sure, and correct some of these mistakes. I think there's a pattern with some of our players. You want consistency. You prefer to have players at this kind of level as opposed to this, and we still have players that operate this way. Very good, not good. Very good, not good. That's not good. We need more consistency from the individuals in the team, and that's something we've actually addressed. And we need to be a smarter team. Tonight, I would label us as not a smart team, and maybe that means we're a stupid team. However you want to describe that phrase I just used, and we got to get better.
Go ahead, Paul.
So tonight was the first time this season I would call the back line and back midfielders looking disorganized. Would you kind of agree with that at the eye test?
I don't know if it's disorganized as much as they made some poor mistakes. Whether it's lack of organization, I wouldn't describe it like that. There were some real individual errors tonight. If you look at their, I'm trying to think, their third and fourth goals, big mistakes. The ball over the top. I can't remember. Was that the second goal or the third goal? The ball over the top. That should never happen. That should never happen. The fourth goal was the ball slotted across the 6, the guy tapped in. That should never happen. Should never happen. There's 2 goals right there that were just individual mistakes that we can't accept.
Any last questions? Jeff, last
Coach,
one.
does this feel like, with considering, I know it's kind of an up and down season for you guys, but does this feel like a step backwards in this rebuilding project you take?
Well, it's not a step forward.
Well, yeah.
So I don't know how you want to.
How big of a step backwards do you feel this
Well, I don't think this is the point where you would say that you could, give an answer to that question. We have, 24 games left, 25 games left, so there's a lot ahead of us.